All right, let's talk about what's going on outside, and that is a return to the triple digits. We had a few-day break going back to last Friday. So Friday through yesterday, we did not have a 100-degree day. We were kind of close on a few days, but we did not hit 100 degrees. We did today. The normal high is 97, though, because it is the hottest time of the year here in North Texas. So, I mean, it's 3 degrees above normal, but there's just something special about hitting that 100-degree mark. Not a record, which is what we did last year on this date in that miserable summer. 106 was the high on this date last year, and that makes our 14th 100-degree day so far this summer. Remember, we averaged 20 for a summer. When I show you that 14-day forecast, it does look like we are going to end up above average for the summer because I have more than 6 in the 14-day forecast. Heat advisory in place at the moment. It's going to get extended each and every day the rest of this week and likely into this weekend. Heat index values between 105 and 110. When you have the highs at or even above 100, it doesn't take much humidity to get that heat index between that 105 and 110 degree range, and that's why we have that heat advisory in place. And that's also when it gets this. I know it's only 3 degrees above normal. It's supposed to be hot, but when you get heat index values 105 to 110, the heat can be dangerous if you don't take the proper precautions. Not just us dealing with the heat advisory. In fact, there's an excessive heat warning for portions of central Oklahoma. That's a step up from a heat advisory. It's because high pressure has returned, and it's basically just going to sit pretty much right on top of us as we head through the rest of the week and into the weekend. And the heat's actually going to build through this weekend as well, with those highs in that 103 to 104 degree range by the time we head into the weekend. 103 is the hottest temp we've seen so far this summer, so if we hit 104, that will end up being the hottest day of the year so far. One thing I do want to show you, though, because I got looking at this, is I know it's not nearly as dry as what we were last summer. We've had the rain, and it's also not as hot as what it was last summer. But we've had kind of an extended streak here of dry weather and hot conditions, and the fact that we also had a good amount of rain back in the late spring, early summer. That allowed for decent green up across North Texas, but now that it's been hot and dry, some of those grasses have died off. So there is elevated fire danger, or at least enough of a fire danger that some burn bans have been reinstituted for portions of North Texas. So I wanted to make you aware of that. It's mostly our western counties, but there are a few counties more so in central North Texas, such as Somerville, Navarro, and Montague. Always check with your county for the latest information on that, because I think Montague and Navarro were only added in the last couple days. So it's not impossible that more will get added as we go forward. No tropical rains anytime soon because Tropical Storm Ernesto, while it is close to both the British Virgin Islands and U.S. Virgin Islands, has wind speeds of 60 miles an hour. It will not impact Texas and likely not going to impact the continental United States as well, but it is going to bring a fair amount of rain and wind and waves to the Virgin Islands as well as Puerto Rico over the next 24 hours, possibly intensifying between now and late tonight as a hurricane. Wind speeds of 75 miles an hour and then staying a hurricane as it kind of spins out into the Atlantic here. Bermuda, a small little island in the middle of the Atlantic, but it can get hit by hurricanes because these hurricanes can curve and up toward Bermuda. So it's going to make a close pass to Bermuda, even though a tiny little island in the middle of the Atlantic, but could be potentially hit by that hurricane sometime this upcoming weekend. Tonight, warm, dry, and muggy, 81 for your low, and then tomorrow it'll be hot, humid, and breezy, 100 for the high. The rest of the week, 101 Thursday, 102 Friday, 103 Saturday, 104 Sunday. You get the idea. And then triple digits continue into next week as well. So that's 12 days at or above 100 degrees. 12 plus 14, if you're wanting to do the math there, would be 26, I believe.
Now, you know I don't do math, Kyle. Don't you do
So that would be 26, 26 triple-digit days, and of course we averaged 20, so it looks like we could end up with an above-average number at some point over the next 2 weeks.